Virgo women are so intimidating, they're hard to read, but they're really remarkable. They're also not as unapproachable as they seem, although Virgo women, you're not doing yourself any favors here. You look intense, you're a little scary, and your extremely raw honesty and sense of humor kind of scares a lot of, less intense people. The biggest thing people get wrong about Virgo women is that they're cold and unfeeling and emotionally repressed perfectionists. Go give a Virgo woman that description and see what their reaction is. Good luck, it's not going to be pretty. Point being, it's not totally fair because there actually is a lot of passion and emotion and sensuality and romantic needs that are buried within what is a very tough and hard to crack exterior. The idea of displaying emotions and showing their cards is not something that Virgo woman is totally comfortable with. They have an incredible ability to assimilate what's going on around them, to really see through the cracks, see through people's bullshit, and really understand what's going on. The thing with romance is that you don't really understand what's going on. You have to kind of go in blind and be vulnerable. But Virgo doesn't really like that much. They don't want to be wrong. They also don't want to be exposed. So Virgo women will often use really biting humor or dark humor to push away intimacy. But that's also a little bit of a testing device, right? It's a way for them to sort out the bullshit. And they're not someone that's going to sugarcoat their feelings or their thoughts or their opinion on a matter. What Virgo woman really needs, actually, despite her kind of more reserved nature, is someone that is a little bit more emotionally extroverted or a little bit more willing to kind of keep being vulnerable in a way that is not weak or over the top or desperate, but in a way that's strong, in a way that's authentic. That over time kind of draws Virgo women out of her shell and makes her a little bit more comfortable in a relationship or in a more emotional setting. You'll see the gooey, emotional, affectionate behavior of a Virgo woman in moments, right? And when you have it, you should appreciate it because it means that she's really comfortable with you and trusts you. But it doesn't always stay like that. And just because she doesn't express herself in that way doesn't mean she doesn't love you. She prefers to tell you she loves you by telling you how you're not meditating enough or your best friend is an asshole and is kind of manipulative of you and you're not really realizing it or holding him accountable. No, Virgo has a very intense and penetrating intellect, and they do want to help by being of service, by listening. They don't always have the most warm, validating, vulnerable approach, but they will listen and they will try and solve your problems and they will point things out to you that maybe you don't realize. Sometimes it hits, sometimes it misses, and it just sounds like they're being a huge jerk, but that's kind of Virgo. When they come across someone that is worthy and strong and consistent enough to kind of open them up, they're a very tender, very steadfast, very loyal type of partner. Until then, they can kind of be a little bit of a jerk with like a dark and mean sense of humor. Or they're the most hilarious person you've ever met. Kind of depends on who you are.